Hi. So as you can see, this is the project of Jenkins CI/CD. So I am using this project to deploy Node.js frontend. So this is a project which is created using TypeScript and Node.js. So this is the whole demonstration of the project. So you can see the in the diagram. So let me explain you the diagram. So the source code will be on the GitHub repository, and this will trigger a Jenkins pipeline. And first of all, it helps it will analyze the static code. So using static code analysis, it can identify what is code duplication, any code smelling, or any security issue in the code. So it will analyze. So if it pass the analysis, then it will also pass the quality gates. So we can restrict SonarQube that if there is a threshold which is it has to pass 80% security vulnerabilities, then it will go to the next step. Otherwise it will stop the Jenkins pipeline in here quality gates. So then it will install the dependency. So using Node, it will install the dependency, and also it has to scan the file system. So I am scanning the file system using Trivy. So this is the step for the file system scan. So using the scan, it will identify the file system, and it will scan it also create a report for the file system scan. Then it will go to the the next step. It will be the dependency check. So I am using OWASP for dependency check. So using this one, I can check the dependency in the node modules, that the third-party packages I am using, so it is safe or not. So if there is any issue with the packages, so it will create a report, and it will identify which is the vulnerabilities in the third-party packages. So in this step, it will identify this thing. Then after all of this, if there is everything successfully happened, then it will go to the next step, which will be Docker image build. So it will create a image using the source code in the Jenkins, using Jenkins. So it will create the Docker image. Then after that, it will scan the image using Trivy. So it can use the Trivy for the file system scan and also for the image scan. So using Trivy, we also scan the image. So using the scanning the image, we can identify certain vulnerabilities. Is there any issue in the image? So you can identify this thing, and also it creates a report for the image. Then after that, if everything is successful, then it will push the image to DockerHub. So it can store the image on the DockerHub, and then it will change version name of the image. So suppose there is a image, first image is v1. So if the pipeline is run, then it will create a next image v2, version v2. It will be a tag. So we have to also change the tag in the Helm chart file, in the values file. So we will change the value file in here, which will be v1, then v2, then v3. So after that, we change this value and commit this and push to GitHub. So after pushing this one, so it will be on the manifest file in the GitHub. Then it will trigger an email notification where Jenkins will create an email for us, and it will send the email for the file system scan, dependency check result, and the Trivy image scan. So it will all send the report, and also the build log. So it will send the report. Then after that, it will, so we have changed the image tag in the manifest on the GitHub. So ArgoCD will watch this GitHub repository, and it will trigger deployment, like a rollout for the new tag. Using the new tag, it will create a new deployment, and then it will be deployed on the Kubernetes cluster. So this is the whole demonstration of the project. So you can see what is the plugin is required, I have mentioned, and what is the prerequisite. So I am using Kubernetes cluster, which will be on the kind cluster. So also actually the Jenkins is running as a Docker container, also as a Docker agent. So I am using both this concept here. So this is the Jenkins. So I have to show you the how I have built the Jenkins image. So this is the Jenkins image I have built. So this is a custom image for the Docker run. So I am running from this Jenkins and user is root. Then I am upgrading this thing and installing this one, which is DockerHub. So I am using Docker in the Jenkins container, Jenkins image. Also I am downloading Node.js. So this is the Node.js setup and I am running this setup, and I am also downloading Trivy. So this is the full custom Jenkins image I am going to run in the Jenkins file. So in the Jenkins file, this is the Jenkins file. So before that I want to show you the Docker compose. So this is the Docker compose, and actually I am also running monitoring. So actually I am monitoring the Jenkins using the Grafana. So as you can see, so this is the Jenkins compose, so Jenkins container. So it is running this Jenkins, and this is the container name, and this is the port, and this is the mount point. So because I am using a Docker container, so if Docker containers get deleted, then it will be automatically mount, and it previous data will be remain. So it can contain everything here. So it is the node exporter. So node exporter will export the node for the Jenkins container, and this is a Prometheus. So node exporter will export all its log to Prometheus, all its metric to Prometheus. So this is the for that, and this is the Grafana. So Grafana will help you to visualize this thing, and this is the SonarQube. So SonarQube is actually used to analyze the code, static code analysis. So also I have used a custom Prometheus YAML. So in this YAML you can see that I have run 3 scrape config. So which is Prometheus itself, which is, and the second is next node exporter, and the third one is Jenkins. So Prometheus is also going to watch the Jenkins server. So first of all I have to do this thing. So you can see this is my environment, and you can see Docker PS. So it is running a kind Docker container. So it is running kind Docker container. So I can get, so this is the NS. So you can see the Kubernetes is working, but I have to also do one thing. So I have to create all this container also. So for that I am going to run on command, which is docker compose up -t. So this is the command for that. So you can see that the container is starting. So you can view all the container from here, docker ps. So you can see all the containers are running. So this is the containers. Now you can access the Jenkins from here in the this one. So if I go in 8080, so this is the Jenkins container, Jenkins dashboard. So if I go in here, so this is the dashboard, and so you can see this is the dashboard, and this is the project. So before I show you the project, I want to show what is the configuration I have done. So in their tool section, so I have used Git already done the setup, SonarQube install. So I have also done the SonarQube installation using this one, and this is the latest version. And also I have done dependency check. So this is the dependency check, this is the version, and for the Docker install it is also automatically installed, and latest the version is. So second, the system configuration, I have done the SonarQube server setup. So it is loading, then I have to go. So this is the SonarQube server setup, as you can see. And also I have to do one thing for the mailing service. So in the this one, okay, also I have set up the Prometheus. So this is the Prometheus. So this is default configuration, and also I have done some mail setup. So this is the mail setup, extended email. So this is the Gmail setup, and this is the port, and this is the all thing default object, and this is the Gmail setup also, and this is the Gmail, and this is for the password and those things, and this is the port. So I have done the all setup. Now I have to explain the Jenkins file. So for the Jenkins file, you can see this is running on the master, like on the itself, and this is the environment. So this is actually the image name, and this is the location for the source code, and this is the Sonar scanner which is actually getting the home path. So first I am running the clean workspace, so actually it will delete and reinitialize the workspace, and then it is cloning the Git repository. So using this one, it is actually getting the Git repository. Then then it is actually running the SonarQube analysis. So you can see on the SonarQube analysis, so if I go localhost 9000, so you can see that this is the SonarQube dashboard. So I have to log in this dashboard using my username and password. So this is the username and the password. So you can see this is the project I am using. So this is the SonarQube dashboard. So I have also created some token using the SonarQube, because Jenkins have to communicate with the SonarQube. So for that we need some token. So this is the token for the SonarQube I have created, and also I have created a webhook. So because for the quality gates, SonarQube needs a webhook to communicate with Jenkins. So for the webhook, so this is the webhook. Okay, so all this thing I have configured already. So the next one is SonarQube analysis. So this is the path for the SonarQube, and this is the project name, and this is the project key and location. So it is also completed. Then the next step is quality gate. So using the quality gate, actually I am restricting like if there is okay, or if there is anything threshold is, I give any threshold for the like quality gate, so it will check the threshold, then it will pass the test. So after that you can see that I am installing some dependency. So this is the dependency, and you have to go to location and install the dependency, and then it is doing the file system scan. So using the file system scan, you can see I am using Trivy. So Trivy actually doing this by this one, and this is the output for the like the name of the output, and I am also copying the output to this location because I want to like access this using my node. So it is actually mounting this thing on the itself, and this is the OWASP scan dependency check. So it is actually scanning this dependency, and this is the output path, this is the source location, and this is file type. This is scanning all the things, and this is also done, and this is the setup I have done in the Jenkins using this name, and this is the output name for the for the OWASP. And the next step is actually I have to log in the DockerHub. So using this command I am logging in the DockerHub. So you can see this is the credential I have created, and it is actually getting the username and the password. So using this username and password, I am building the image, and also I am logging into DockerHub. Then I have to scan the Docker image. So using this one, I am actually using Trivy, and this is the format which is table, and this is the output path, and this is the full image name. And the build version, I have to send the build version using params. So this is the build version, and then this is copying the the file name, and it is copying on this location. So this is also mounting on the node, so that's why I am copying this one. But I can also get this one using the email. I will show you later. So and then I have to publish this image to DockerHub. So you can see I am doing the Docker push, and this will send the image to DockerHub. You can see here. Also I have to commit the change, because I have also published the Docker image using the new tag. So also I have to change the tag in the values.yaml. So you can see in the manifest file, so there are values.yaml. So as you can see, so this is the values.yaml. So in this configuration I have done everything set up, but it will this tag will actually change. So in the Jenkins file you can see, so by using this command the tag is actually getting changed, and I am also checking the file, and this is adding the image, adding the the file to git stage, and this is the commit for the file, and it is also pushing this one to GitHub, and this is successfully done. and it is on the default namespace, and this is the credential for the GitHub. So in the post, so you can see, so it is actually creating the email. So email is attach log, so it will attach all the log for the Jenkins file, and this is the body for the for the mail, and this is the sender receiver for the mail, and this is the file name we want to send to receiver, and this is the subject for the mail. So this is the whole Jenkins file, you can see. So now I want to show you the monitoring part. So if you go on there, so this is the monitoring is actually done on the 3000 port. So I have to also log in here. So this will be admin and skip. So in the dashboard section, so you can see there is two dashboard, which is node exporter full. So this is the dashboard for the this node. This is the dashboard for this node. This is the node for that, and it is actually getting all the information from here. So if I go there and last 15 minutes, so you can see, so this is the dashboard. So it will store all the information, and the second one is dashboard for the Jenkins. So I can view all the thing in the Jenkins using this dashboard. So this is the monitoring part, and also in the Prometheus I can show you that in the 1990. So this is the Prometheus, and you can also see the endpoints. So this is the endpoints for the Prometheus. So first one is Jenkins, this one is node exporter, and this one is Prometheus. So how Jenkins actually exporting the Prometheus metrics? So I have configured the plugin that is actually exporting the Jenkins metrics. So you can also see in the /Prometheus, so you will get the metrics from here. So Jenkins actually Prometheus is getting all the metrics from here, from this location /Prometheus. So now also I have to do one thing. So I have already done the Kubernetes cluster, but I need to do one thing. So there is a setup for ArgoCD, because for the deployment I need the ArgoCD environment, but by that so now I think there is no ArgoCD deployed. So okay, there is no ArgoCD deployed, and also I need to create two so I need to create two namespace. So one is for ArgoCD. So using this command, you can see I can create ArgoCD, and also I need to create one new namespace, so which will be for the application. So it will be on app. Okay. So now I have to add the Helm repository. So I am using Helm. I want to install the ArgoCD. So you can see there is any Helm repo already added. So you can see this is the Argo Helm repo. So I can also add this one, and I can also update this one. So if I update this one, so it will be get updated. Okay. So now you have to install this ArgoCD using Helm. So you can see, so there is some values I am using for the ArgoCD. So in the values section, so this is the ArgoCD values. So by default it is doing nothing. The service is node port, and this is a node port port. So I am exposing the port for the ArgoCD. So you can see this is the port. So if I go there and if I apply this one, so it will create a new ArgoCD release. So this is the release name for the ArgoCD. You can see, so this is the release name. Okay, I have to go and apply there. So if I apply here, so you can see it will create a release name, and it will be ArgoCD. So if I try to watch the ArgoCD, so if I watch the ArgoCD with app namespace, app not Argo namespace, so you can see, so this is actually running, and it is running perfectly. Okay, so this is the all ArgoCD applications. And if I go there and search for this port, so it will be localhost 3001. So this will, okay, you can see, so this is actually showing this one, and you can access this one from here. Okay, so this is the ArgoCD dashboard, and you need a username and password for ArgoCD. So username will be admin, but password you need to get by running this command. So you can get the password using this command, which is actually getting the password from this secret, and it is also doing the base 64 decode. So if I copy this one and paste here, so you can see, so this is the password for the ArgoCD. So this is the password. So if I copy this one and paste here, so this is the password, and if I click sign in, so you can see this is the ArgoCD deployment, ArgoCD dashboard. So we have to create a new app, because we have to, like, this is deployed the ArgoCD but not the application. So application will be deployed on the app namespace. So if I go the app namespace, this is the namespace, you can see, so there is no resource found. So if I click on this one, so you have to create the application. So it will be, suppose, Node frontend, and the project name, suppose it will be default, and the sync policy will be automatic, and I want to also do the self field. So it will, like, if I change anything manually in the Kubernetes environment, so it will automatically like replace my changes. And the repository URL for the git repository URL. So for that, this is the repository URL. So if I copy this one and paste here, so this is the, like, URL. Also I need to mention the path. So for the path I have to, so for the path I need to mention the manifest, and if I copy this one, so this will be the path, and if I paste here, so this is the path, and the destination is actually Kubernetes, and namespace will be app. So I am mentioning the namespace here, and this will be by default, and this will be version 3 for the, like, deployment. And if I, okay, everything is correct here. Now if I create on this, so you can see, so there will be a application will be deployed on this namespace. So as you can see, so this is now creating. Okay, you can see this is now creating. So if I go there and see, so you can see, so this is actually syncing all the steps, and this is also running now, but it is not ready. So I can access this one. So actually this is also, I am exposing the port using exposing the port in the 0. Okay, in this one, in this port I am exposing the application. So as you can see, so this is the dashboard for the application. So this is the dashboard. This is a React project, and this is actually on the Nginx. So I can also see the Docker file for the, like, application. So this is not the Docker file. So in the application section, so there is a Docker file. So this is actually creating the image for the application. So I am creating, this is base image, and this is the work directory, and I am copying all the thing into this space, and then I am downloading the dependency and copying all the source code. Then I am building this application, and using this one I have from the, like, second stage. So this is the, like, build, and so actually I am copying all the source code, the dist folder in the Nginx. So this is using multi-stage build, and this is the for the command cmd. So this is the Docker file. So now, so suppose this is the application. So you can see this is, so if I suppose change any command in the application, so in the command, suppose there is source in the app.tsx. So if I go there and type, so this will be on version 4. So this is actually version 4 image if I want to create. So I go there, and if I commit this one, so git add, then git status. So if I go and if I commit this one, so commit -m, change the image version. So if I click on this and push this, so I have done the git push. So in the Jenkins environment, so you can see, so this is the not this one. Okay, I have done the push. You can see this is the last commit I have done. So if I now run this Jenkins pipeline in the v4, so you can see it is now running. Okay, so it will now download the git repository and then done the SonarQube analysis. So in the SonarQube we can see it is done the, like it is last analysis 3 hours ago. So now it will update this thing also. So you can see the SonarQube analysis is working. So it will take some time. So now as you can see the SonarQube analysis is done. Then it is actually checking the quality gates. So if I refresh this one, you can see this is actually showing the last analysis 27 seconds ago. Okay, so this is now current analysis. So you can see there is no issue, no duplication, nothing. So it is also showing like past. So okay, quality gate. So if there is anything wrong, then it will restrict the quality gate. So this is the whole analysis report you can see. So the next step is actually quality gates is done. Then it is also downloaded the dependency. Okay, it is also done the file system scan. So this is the scan. You can also see the file system report in here, but actually I will get this report in the mail also. So I will show you in the mail. And this is the dependency check. So this is actually showing the dependency check. So if I click on this, so you can see, so there is no issue with the dependency in here, you can see. So now it is actually running. Log into DockerHub, it is actually logging to DockerHub. Then it will scan the image. So image scan, also we can get the image scan in the mail. So I will show you the mail. And this is publishing to DockerHub. Actually the image actually will be pushed in the DockerHub, and then it will change the YAML. So the image version in the values file will be changed. So the tag name will be changed. And this is for the mailing part. So it will create a mail. So this is post configuration. So it will be run every time. So if I go to the mail, I can show you what is the mail. But before that, I want to show you in the ArgoCD. So you can see, so ArgoCD deployment is actually rolled out. You can see the ArgoCD actually deployed the new version. So if I refresh this one, so after some time you can see, so there will be like text appear in this section. Also you can see in the Grafana dashboard. So this is the dashboard and this is the node exporter. So you can see the CPU actually spiked by some time. So this is the time where actually the code actually running, and this is the memory usage for the CPU. And for the Jenkins, you can also see in the Jenkins, so there was some time. So this is actually taking the memory, you can see in the memory section, and this is running the job, and this is the executor in use. So this is also showing the Jenkins report. So now in the this section, so it is actually, you can see this is creating a new deployment. So if I go in there, so if I go there, you can see it is created few seconds ago. So it is actually new deployment. So if I refresh this one, so you can see now, so this is updated with new image. So this is the new code and new image. So you can again try this one, but before that I want to show you the email. So you can see, so this is the mail, and this is actually received 1 minute ago. Okay, so this is coming from Jenkins, and this is the like subject and the body for the Jenkins. So you can see the subject, so this is actually showing success, and this is the image name and image version, and this is the body for the image. And you can see this is actually the report for the this is actually for the file system. So you can see, so this is showing all the file system thing. This is actually for the image, board game image. So you can see everything is written here. Okay, so this is for the build log. So you can see the build log. So this is showing all the log here, and this is for the dependency check. So this is actually on the HTML, but if I download this thing, and it will be converted, and you can click on this, and you can see on this one. So you can see, so this is the all dependency check result. So if I click and show here, so it will show all the dependency here. So you can see. Okay, so this is all the things for the dependency check. So now I am going to run the code again using Jenkins pipeline, but I want to change the version. So suppose this will be Jenkins node CI/CD project. Okay, so if I run this one, and this will be on v5, so this will be another version, so new version it will be. So if I close this one, and I have to also create a git add, so it will add all the thing, and also I have to like git pull because it has changed some like commit, because it is done some commit previously. So if I check git status, so it is showing here. If I want to add the git commit, this is for node version 5 image, so the commit is created. If I do git push, now I can run the CI/CD pipeline again. So if I go there, and in the CI/CD pipeline, if I create, and build number is v5, so you can also see the build number. So if I refresh this one, you can see that this is actually changed the manifest file. So this is the custom commit message, change the YAML deployment image to v4. This is the version actually, and you can see in the node section, so this is showing also the comment. So this is the comment, it is showing the same comment. So if I now run this with v5, so now it will also create the same CI/CD. So now it is doing the SonarQube analysis. So in the SonarQube you can see that it is run on this is done 7 minutes ago. So now it will show the current state. So it is actually running some analysis. So you can see the analysis is done. So if I go there and click refresh here, so this is the analysis, and it is actually it is actually 24 seconds ago, and it is also passed. Okay, so you can see in the here, so this is also passed. So now the file system scan is also done, dependency is also done. Now it is scanning for dependency. So now as you can see, the pipeline is almost completed. So it has done all the changes. So if I go there and if I refresh there, so you can see, so this is now on v5, and in the ArgoCD it is actually deployed on 7 seconds ago, but after some time you can see, so this will be like deploying the new image. Okay, so in the Grafana section also you can see the node matrix. So you can see, so there is also spike, so where actually the CI/CD was running. And if I go on the Jenkins, so you can see, so there is also success and executor and executor in use. So it is also showing the all the information. So if I go on the on the ArgoCD, so it will showing 8 minutes ago. Okay, so let me wait. And also if I refresh this one, you can see it is also on v4, and also you can see, so it is actually showing the previous deployment, but in the ArgoCD it will trigger a new deployment. So as you can see, the new deployment is actually triggered. So this is the deployment version, so v5, and you can see, so this is actually recreating the deployment in here. So you can see this is actually creating a new container, and it will after successful creation of this container, it will create another container. So you can see this is actually created 21 seconds ago. The previous container is also running, but it will be terminated after some time. So now it is actually creating, and you can see, so it is also terminating one previous container and creating a new container again. So it is actually creating, and it will also terminate the previous container, this one. So you can see on the ArgoCD dashboard, it is also showing the dashboard here, and also I can see this one here. So now I can see this is terminating. So now it is actually successfully deployed the v5 version. So if I refresh here, and you can see, so this is the the code I have changed on the app project. So this is actually doing fully automated. So this is the all project I have done using the Jenkins and this one. So this is all. Thank you for watching.